Fast-moving developments, what some are now calling cyber warfare. Tonight, federal authorities say the hackers taking aim at a Hollywood giant are doing this for North Korea. Across this country, billboards once advertising the movie that took comedic aim at the North Korean dictator now covered up. The movie pulled from theaters after threats to moviegoers. But tonight, many are asking, are we simply giving in to the hackers? And if they could do this to Sony, who's next on the list? ABC's senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas inside the investigation.
ABC News has learned the attack on Sony Pictures was sophisticated, designed to mask who was behind it. Sources familiar with the investigation tell us the electronic assault from North Korea was routed through a number of infected computers in locations overseas: Singapore, Thailand, Italy, Bolivia, Poland, and Cyprus.
The president considers it to be a serious national security matter, and it's being treated as such.
Apparently, to further cloud the trail, an administration source says the North Korean government directed a hacker or group from outside the country to launch the unprecedented attack. The assault included this threat to American moviegoers: the world will be full of fear. Remember the 11th of September, 2001. The Masterminds, likely part of the elite North Korean spy unit, Bureau 121, which is tasked with developing an army of so-called cyber warriors, recruited as children and trained for years at this military school. All apparently because the North Koreans are angry about a movie depicting the assassination of their leader. The administration now weighing its options.
If there's not some type of a response by the U.S., those that have carried this out and others who are watching it will recognize that they've got free license to attack critical infrastructure in the United States.
The irony is that most authorities believe the threat of physical violence at the movie theaters was bogus. And some officials say Sony's capitulation guarantees more American companies will be hacked. Who's next? David?
Pierre, thank you. And tonight, some famous names from Washington all the way to Hollywood outraged, saying the hackers have won. From Senator John McCain to actor Rob Lowe, so many names, an unlikely alliance forming quickly. Did North Korea outsmart us? ABC's Cecilia Vega now.
In city after city today, billboards covered, theater posters taken down. Sony wiping away all signs of the interview, even scrubbing its website clean of any mention of the film. And now from Hollywood all the way to Washington, the backlash.
Those theater owners should be ashamed of themselves.
Stars firing off on Twitter too. From Rob Lowe, wow, everyone caved, the hackers won. And Ben Stiller. Really hard to believe this is the response to a threat to freedom of expression here in America. And Senator John McCain saying in a statement, Sony's decision sets a troubling precedent that will only empower and embolden bad actors.
You can't buckle in just because somebody makes some threats.
Sony canceling the movie's Christmas premiere after hackers linked to North Korea threatened to attack theaters that showed the comedy. Now the movie giant could lose millions. The $44 million film not released in any format. Add marketing and penalties, the price tag could top $100 million. Sony says it was the victim of an unprecedented criminal assault. But many in Hollywood now wondering if the real victim is free speech.
It's going to have a chilling effect on edgy, provocative, politically charged projects.
Another movie about North Korea starring Steve Carell also canceled, the comedian tweeting, "It is a sad day for creative expression." These billboards here behind me now wiped clean today, but parts of the interview have already leaked online. People may be seeing this movie whether Sony wants them to or not. David?
Cecilia, thank you.